order. I hope you're good. I hope life's treating you fine. I hope you're keeping your health in check. Coming into spring at the moment of this recording. And at this year, 2026, 2 plus 2 plus 6 equals 10 equals 1. 1 plus 0 equals 1. Anyways, doesn't matter, just some little numerology. If you're with it, you're with it. If you're not, it doesn't matter. I'm not that deep into it, but I understand it. Or do I? Doesn't matter. Anyways, the purpose of this video that I'm making is merely this. We are no longer here at a point of waking people up. We have gone beyond that. If you cannot see the bullshit of today, then it's simple. Either you are a soulless being, or you really are just that stupid. For those of you that can see it and understand that there's nothing you can do about it, then you're actually on point. The only thing that we can do as an individual, as the one, is just work on ourselves, get our money up, get our strength up, get our health up, become better. There are people out there who are risking their lives day in, day out to get information to us. And unfortunately, it falls on deaf ears. And this goes towards all these so-called conspiracy theorists. And I used to be a conspiracy theorist. And the reason why I'm no longer a conspiracy theorist is because all this shit does is aggravate you, and that's what these devils love. They love it when your emotions are flared. They love it when you aren't happy and pissed off. If we go back, 10 to 15 years ago, there was a time when having these emotions were necessary. I remember a great teacher by the name of Dr. Reverend Brother Phil Valentine. If you're a Caucasoid, it will be some heavy shit. If you're a Negro, it will be some heavy shit. He is a melanated gentleman, beautiful man. But that's not the point. The reason why I mention him is because he made in one of his lectures, and we're talking lectures from the 80s that echo violently today. He mentioned in one of his lectures, right, that if you read the news and you know that there's certain bullshit you're seeing in it, watch the news, whatever, and you get angry, that is your soul straight up saying, yo, this don't make shit sense. And the fucking irony, we're beyond that point now. If you're 20 something, 30 something, 40 something, and you're only just coming to terms with this, I mean, amazing. But I'm telling you now, there is no point getting angry. There's no point being upset by what these devils do, because they feed off the emotion, they feed off the negativity, they feed off your hate. If you can keep yourself in a state of love, that's one way. Positivity is another way. The best way about it is neutrality. Take no sides. Take absolutely zero sides until you're forced. That's the best way to go about in life. You see me, I go about in life and I simply mind my business. Christians, Muslims, Jews, it doesn't matter. Buddhists, Hindus, Sikhs, doesn't matter. But until, left wing, right wing, conservative, whatever the other one is, or the Americans, Democrat and Republican, these are all bullshit consensus. If you fall under those consensuses, it's fine, that's you. But understand that, in my eyes, you're not making it out. You may be the ones that suffer the most. We're coming to a point where a lot of people are going to get hurt, potentially die. It is what it is. If you ever see me out in the street, I will help you if you ask me to, but I'll only help you one time. You spit in my face, disrespect me, anything like that, end of. Pretty much everything that exists is not for your benefit nowadays. The food, the politics, the entertainment. I remember 5-6 years ago, and bear in mind, I'm one of the people that had harbored a lot of this esoteric knowledge before this shit became mainstream. And I'm not trying to stand there and be like I'm better than people, because I know some of the people that got into this shit, they know this shit better than I do. Kudos to them. But there was once a time where I know if I dare said something, I would have been locked up in a mental asylum, in a mental hospital. Like, what the fuck's wrong with this guy? Nowadays, what we got going on is getting even more fucked up. I'm gonna say this now. If you're following certain pages, there's some pages I would say is legit, but I'm not gonna mention names because even though they drop legit information, I do question them based off their intentions. A lot of the pages that I think off the top of my head are quite neutral, but they're trying to promote, not trying to promote, they're promoting like unity. I can't think of the right word. Excellency, like it's basically like nationalism, right? Now I'm not English. I'm not gonna bother saying where I'm from. If you know me, then you know what the fuck I am. Doesn't matter anyways. But where I'm from, in that part of the world, nationalism is kind of a big thing. And one thing I've learned, because when I was a child, yeah, I used to be nationalistic as fuck about it. I used to hate the people that weren't part of it. What I've learned is the ones at the center of the nationalist movement, and I mean it in a broad sense, not just what country you're from, but what people you are, is that the ones who are least understanding of it, who are the most easily influenced and corrupted, that are hurting the most, will take it to an extreme. Even if they do look into the information, or if they felt the most alienated, they will take that shit to an extreme and get emotionally invoked by this nonsense. I'm not going to stand there and say we're all equals, that we are all God's children, because the word God itself is a relatively new word in this day and age. Look it up. Look it up. But right now, in the forms that we possess, I can get stabbed up just as much as you, whoever's watching this. You can come to great fucking harm. And I've seen a few people make videos about this. Other part I want to say is how a lot of people are not making their own opinions, so to speak, their own thoughts, or if they do, it tends to be very influenced by certain aspects, certain programs, influences, whatever you want to call it. If you're of certain movements and you ever see me, just understand I'll let you have your movement, but don't you dare try and dishonor me. I won't do anything about it, but I promise you I'm one of the few people you should never cross. We're at a very delicate time. If you haven't woken up to the bullshit already, and if you still think voting and trusting a politician or a religion or one of your favorite celebrities or even social media influencer who's woke, conscious and whatever, I can just tell you confidently, you've lost, you failed, you fucked up. We are meant to live our own individual lives, okay? A great teacher by the name of Bobby Hemmett, in a lot of his lectures, he's always mentioned this is the age of the individual. We've gone beyond now having to be grouped up and whatnot. If you're someone who must be grouped up, it's one of two things. Either you're a woman or you're a little bitch. And this isn't talk about stoicism, because if that's the case, I've got stoicism down to a T, because I spent my entire fucking life more or less alone with my own thoughts. But no, it's more about getting your shit together. Cryptocurrency, invest in that shit. XRP, HLM, HBAR, QNT, those are the ones that you should get into. And Ethereum and Bitcoin as well. And make sure, for the love of Most High, for your fucking sake, make sure you get a storage device, some safe wallet, whether it be a cold wallet or a hard wallet. I personally use Ledger. Maybe I shouldn't have said that, I might be that. Keep your shit on standby. Maybe when the shit starts popping up and gets fucked up, we might be able to unify. But even then, still, I'm not going to trust people, because I'm finding people in their 30s, 40s, 50s stupid, not wanting to have more out of life, and You don't need to be doing extravagant things. Just simply going for a fucking walk is good enough. Wherever you are, whoever you are, whenever you are, only you can save yourself. Only you can help yourself. If those around you not wanting to level up, fuck them. Leave them be. Let them suffer. Let them suffer as the phoenix has been designed to be. The phoenix only rises from the fire of its own ashes, from its own destruction. That's it. One.